In terms of rainfall totals over the past few hours, I should say for the day on Tuesday, it was certainly a wet one. In Salis saw anywhere between 4 to 7 inches of rainfall. In terms of radar estimates, one station reported around 5.5, close to 6 inches of rain. Siloam Springs was just a tick under or over 4. Excuse me. Dutch Mills in southwestern Washington County just over 1.5 inches. Page in southern LaFleur County about 1.5 inches, and Ozark at about 1.3. Kind of radar estimates from yesterday. Again, near the Siloam Springs area, about 3 to 4. Near the Salis area, anywhere from about 4 to 5, southern LaFleur County, and 2 to 3 near the Fort Smith area, especially the southern Fort Smith area. Radar estimates around 3 to 4, 2 to 3 there in the portions of Franklin County, up towards Carroll County, about 1 to 2 inches. But you can see some areas, especially like in Benton County, northern portions of Carroll County, and then areas like Scott County didn't see as much. It was some areas was kind of feast or famine. Those that saw a lot, or saw rain, saw quite a bit. Those that didn't, well, maybe not so much. Well, obviously, Danny, thanks for telling us that. But anyway, with that rain, it left along a lot of moisture, and you're like, gee, you're just Captain Obvious. I sure am. But with that moisture, it just feels really soupy out there. It's kind of like taking a hot shower, and right when you step out, all the steam's still coming off. That rain is still kind of producing that steam. And so it's going to be muggy today, muggy tomorrow. Not as bad on Friday, but eventually we'll ramp back up on Saturday and Sunday for this weekend. Right now, we're seeing not much in terms of rain, just kind of those puffy cumulus clouds, as Morgan really says, the Toy Story backgrounds. That's all we're really seeing right now across the region. And any of that fronts is moving well off to the north, and we might see a couple of showers here in areas like central Arkansas as well as western Tennessee and Kentucky. But for here locally, we're not expecting any of that to move in here for us for the day today. What we could see is a spotty shower or two, especially during the later afternoon or the early evening. So here's 6 o'clock, and you're seeing very isolated, very hit or miss. They'd be brief, 20 to 30 minutes, maybe a brief downpour, then be done. But I think the majority of us stay dry. As we head through the overnight hours, could see some patchy fog develop, especially in the river valley. So we'll keep an eye on that. Much like this morning, just be careful as you head out the door because it could be seeing dense fog at times. Then for tomorrow, same thing. During the afternoon, we'll see those puffy cumulus develop, more of those Toy Story backgrounds. You're going to hear me probably talking about it again tomorrow, and you're like, ugh, not again. But it's going to happen. And in terms of the afternoon, again, maybe a stray shower, especially in the river valley, but most of us stay dry, and then we'll be on the nice side of things, or dry side of things, for the rest of the night. Overall tonight, low temperatures in the upper 60s and low 70s, mostly clear with a light southerly wind. Then for the day tomorrow, a little bit warmer, high temperatures in the low to mid 90s, mostly sunny skies, and that feels like could be up to 105 in some areas, especially in the river valley. So beyond Friday, rain chances do ramp back up for us Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. And while we're not expecting any severe weather, some of that heavy rain is definitely a possibility. So let's go through this. Here's Friday night. Looking pretty quiet as of now, but then starting late Saturday morning into the afternoon hours, we'll see a weak front pushing some showers and storms, and then once again, kind of like it has been for most of the month when it has rained, it'll be intermittent, mostly during the late morning, early afternoon hours. Here's Sunday. You're seeing it kind of move through, and just kind of additional showers and storm chances will kind of repeat itself on and off throughout the daytime on Sunday, maybe a little of a break Sunday night, and then we'll ramp back up for us during the day on Monday. So again, just be mindful that rain chances are on the rise. Not expecting anything severe as of now, but definitely could see some heavy rain, and make sure to have that radar handy as you head outside for this weekend. Beyond this weekend, we all see that rain chance continue Monday to Tuesday. Temperatures before the rain, low to mid 90s, northwest Arkansas when it comes back, upper 80s and maybe a couple of low 90s there on Tuesday. For the river valley, mid 90s for the next couple of days. And in terms of what we're seeing for the next weekend, again, temperatures a little bit lower, but also a little bit higher of a rain chance. And as rare as it sounds, usually this time of year, it's like we need the rain. We simply really do not need it anymore because we're still well ahead of schedule for really the entire year.
All right.